Nigerians, Samuel Ekpa, who is Biafran political activist, has been sentenced to 6 years imprisonment. Remember, Nnamdi Kanu is still in custody. Now, Samuel Ekpa has been sentenced to 6 years in prison. What do you think is going on? Watch this video to the very end so you would understand what is currently going on in the political sector. Remember, do well to subscribe to this channel, like this video, drop your comments so that we can know what your view is, and share. Thank you.
We have reports that Samuel Ekpa has been sentenced 6 years imprisonment. I repeat, we have reports from Finland, confidential reports, that Simon Ekpa has been sentenced 6 years concurrently. He will be in detention for 6 years concurrently. That means 3 years he will be in jail. 3 years. When you say concurrently, 6 years concurrently means 3 years in jail. Now there's an argument from Autopilot IPOB that Samuel Ekpa has already spent 9 months in prison. 9 months. So subtracting 9 months from 3 years will be 2 years, 3 months. That is the argument from Ngozi Orabweze and the Autopilot movement of Samuel Ekpa. Now this news has come as a shock to many Biafrans, many people supporting Samuel Ekpa. When Samuel Ekpa was arrested, I knew how some people reacted. I broke the news to some people and I knew how they reacted. I don't know how they are going to react now that Samuel Ekpa has been sentenced 6 years concurrently in prison in Finland. None of them ever believed that, even at first, none of them ever believed that Samuel Ekpa can be arrested, not to talk of sentenced. Till today, many believe that Samuel Ekpa will come out as a free person, no charges in Finland. They can even fight you if you tell them that Samuel Ekpa would be jailed because of the charges. Finland is not Nigeria. Finland will take their time and gather evidence against you. Then they will take their time, prosecute you. If you are found guilty, they will sentence you. Now, the main point here that people need to be worried about, because personally, I don't want Samuel Ekpa to be extradited back to Nigeria. I don't want it. So that we know we can't get much more wahala. The one where they happen with Nnamdi Kanu self, some of us never recover. You understand? So let him stay in Finland. But the point here is that, one thing about facts and politics is that it is not emotional. Would Samuel Ekpa be extradited back to Nigeria? Because the federal government, Nigerian government, wants to extradite Samuel Ekpa back to Nigeria. Now, the point here is that if Samuel Ekpa finished serving his jail sentence in Finland, can he be extradited back to Nigeria? Mind you, the Finland's judicial system has convicted Samuel Ekpa. Mind you, he's a convict now. Let's look at some reactions. Somebody says, under Nigerian law, Samuel Ekpa can still face prosecution even after serving his finished sentence, provided the charges concerns offenses that directly affects Nigeria. This is from the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022. That is from, maybe he's a lawyer. This is another person. Yes, Samuel Ekpa can still be tried, convicted, and sentenced in Nigeria after serving his term in Finland. Samuel Ekpa may lawfully face trial in Nigeria after serving his finished sentence, as his conviction abroad does not extinguish Nigeria's jurisdiction. This person is saying that whether you try and convict him abroad, it does not stop him coming back to Nigeria to get convicted again. Okay? This one is saying no. He can't be sentenced in Nigeria or extradited or convicted or tried in Nigeria because except on a different charges. Except on a different charges. This is the principle of double jeopardy. Refer to section 36, subsection 9 of the Constitution. The court in Finland is a court of competent jurisdiction, and that jurisdiction has been exercised. See Nigerian Army versus Aminu Kanu, State versus Alefuli. Elijah Olusanya says, can Samuel Ekpa still be tried in Nigeria? Generally, crimes are prosecuted where they are committed, and the rule of jeopardy prevents one being tried of the same crime twice. See the case of Abu Hamza al-Masari. So if Ekpa served 6 years in Finland, Nigeria can still try him. Remember, you are dealing with Nigeria. Now, many people did not believe that even a Samuel Ekpa can be extradited. The Nigerian government is interested in that Samuel Ekpa case because, as it stands now, it is believed that Samuel Ekpa has caused a lot of havoc in Nigeria, in the southeast region of the country. Another question is, would the Biafra agitation die? Is it the end of the Biafra agitation? This one that they have arrested Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is in Nigeria detention. They don't try. They never find way to pin the guy, because if they are going to sentence this guy, Nigeria is going to break so many international laws. But for Samuel Ekpa, like I told somebody before, that if Samuel Ekpa enters Nigeria, it will be easy for Nigerian government. They're not going to take 1 month. They go sentence the guy. Like, they go find a lot of evidence against the guy. Am I on the side of the Nigerian government or the side of the Biafran government? I'm on the side of restructuring. You see, for the agitators, for the Nigerian government, you are guilty. In the eyes of the agitators, they are not guilty. You see, when two nations go to war, look at the Nigerian Biafra civil war. This one commits crime, that one commits crime. They are contending. This one is contending against, Nigeria is contending against Biafra. Biafra kill, Nigeria kill. Who will judge the killings? They kill here, they kill here. Who will judge the killing? So in the eyes of the Nigerian government, Samuel Ekpa is a terrorist. In the eyes of the Nigerian government and the Igbo governors, yes, Ohanese, and some stakeholders in the southeast, this matter of Samuel Ekpa, many people are divided on the matter. Many people are divided. Most people in the southeast are rejoicing that Samuel Ekpa has been captured, that is causing menace in the southeast. While some other people that support the agitation of Samuel Ekpa is saying that it is now the autopilot said that they are going to appeal the judgment. That they are going to appeal the judgment. A lot of things is being said now. But that does, see, the arrest of Samuel Ekpa does not stop Biafra agitation. That is a clear thing. The Biafra agitation is an ideology. There needs to be a rebranding. There needs to be a rebranding of such agitations concerning Biafra. Because if you follow this way, it will work. You need to follow another way. I still maintain, in the eyes of the Nigerian government, Samuel Ekpa is a terrorist and a criminal. In the eyes of the Biafra agitators and those that support Samuel Ekpa, they are doing the Lord's work. Now, the recent killings in the southeast suggest that a lot of things need to be done about this Biafra agitation. See, Nigeria as a country as it stands, Nigeria is not designed to help you and I. See, the days that these people were fighting for independence, in the eyes of the colonial masters, you have committed crime, they will arrest you and put you in cell. They will kill you. In the eyes of military, that some people were fighting for democracy, Tinubu and Co that ran away. In the eyes of the military, they ran away because if they catch you, if they merely catch you, my brother, I don't think they will. You are a criminal, you are a terrorist in the eyes of the military. The same President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that is our president. So it is normal when you look at it critically. Nobody is whipping sentiments here. I'm not supporting a Samuel Ekpa. I'm supporting, I've said it before, over and over again. It is Nnamdi Kanu. I will support a Nnamdi Kanu over an Ojukwu. Whatever is happening is as a result of the position you find yourself and the circumstance you find yourself. So it's very important for us to note that Biafra agitation is not the end of the road. It's just the end of the road. We started with, we know about James Biali. We know about Ojukwu. We know about Uwazurike. We know about Nnamdi Kanu. We know about Samuel Ekpa. This does not stop the ideology. What I want the Nigerian government to do is, under this opportunity we have with Tinubu, he should restructure the country, because people need to have a breath. See, these agitations will not stop because of, if you like, let them extradite Samuel Ekpa into Nigeria and try him and do whatever they want to do with him. It's not going to stop the agitation, because Nigeria as a country is not designed. Why are these people fighting for Biafra? This is another question. There are some people fighting for Yoruba nation, some people for Ijaw nation. Why are these people fighting for Biafra? They are fighting because of the inconsistencies of the Nigerian system, the Nigerian government. Some people see that we are being marginalized, which is of a truth. Look at now, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is being attacked by many Nigerians over the allocations of projects just for the Southwest alone. The President put out a tweet that I am fair to everybody. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu put out a tweet and he deleted it after some hours. And he rebranded the tweet again. This tweet is talking about fairness to regions. The North is saying that we are being sustained. And the president is lying to everybody that we have equally given everybody their project. That is what the North is saying. Many people are attacking the president. So many of these things that are happening. And also what happened during the Civil War. And some things, you see, currently in Nigeria today, the Southeast does not have a place politically. You can blame it on their leaders or their political leaders or how they arrange themselves. But it is true that some people don't have a place. Some people feel marginalized. So they take up the step to say we don't be part of Nigeria again. Is there any sin? Is there any crime saying that we don't be part of Nigeria? The problem here is that Aguiyi and Co. That secession clause, they have to remove it from the constitution. That is why it is very hard and difficult for us to look at the legitimacy of people calling for the breakaway of a country called Nigeria. Under the Nigerian jurisdiction, you are a terrorist, a treasonable fellow. Look at the End Bad Governance protest. What was tagged to those protesting? Treason. So in the eyes of the Nigerian government, you are a criminal. But in the eyes of other people, they are not criminals. So it is clear that help your agitation. People agitating for a restructured country or region or Yoruba nation or Biafra nation. Don't think that the British, they are going to help you. Don't think that Finland is going to help you. Don't think that Trump, I see people saying Trump. Those guys that have been causing havoc in the Southeast, killing up and down. I saw one video. I stumbled on the video. The guy said that we are calling on Trump to be aware of what the Nigerian government is doing to the people. We are calling on Trump. I have said this before. It is better people come together in the Southeast, come and build from the scratch. Look at South Africa. Look at Cape Town. Look at what the whites are doing. They are not dealing with shedding blood, though. They took over economy. They are the ones that own the economy, the means of production. They own the land. It is easier for them to break away from Nigeria. Look at the Yoruba nation, the Southwest politicians. Which region is most viable? Which region is sustaining Nigeria today? If you don't know, let me tell you, Lagos has oil. Ondo has oil. The only refinery working in Nigeria today is in Lagos. Most production lines, both in the ports working in Nigeria today is in Lagos. It's in the Southwest. The Southwest can stay without Nigeria as we speak. How did they get here? How did they plan their exit? Remember, they were some of the people that were affected during the Nadeko season. Fighting for this democracy, most of the Yoruba people were affected. Most of them were killed. The Abacha and the Babangida, whatever, junta, they fought for their dominance. They played a smart game. They came from back. They pretended. Look at how Tinubu won the elections. Leg they pain, head they pain. Baba will know well. He entered power. Now everything now, appointments, Southwest, project, Southwest. Southwest, you don't hold Nigeria ransom. The Southwest don't hold Nigeria ransom. That is why, like I said, Southwest have the opportunity to leave Nigeria before the Igbos that have been fighting for Biafra a very long time. So if Ekpa is going to be brought into Nigeria, that will not be something that is shocking everybody. Nobody is shocked. My own concern is the fate of Nnamdi Kanu. That is my concern. I'm not concerned about Ekpa at the moment because I'm not supporting Ekpa. The fate of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Whatever that has happened, people have attempted at one point in time to get freedom. Now, if you look at it critically, look at Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu, you understand that these people once fought for one Nigeria. Both Wazirike, both Ojukwu. These people once fought for one Nigeria. When they got to some level, they now saw that the Nigerian system would never be designed to favor the Igbos. It is never happening. Never going to happen. The Nigerian system is not designed to favor the Igbos. The Igbos, it is designed to suppress and put the Igbos under, subjugate them. That is why most of them come out. Even some people take advantage of a genuine agitation and commit all sorts of crimes. It is understandable. And some people are shocked how Igbos will follow anybody sheepishly. Maybe today, if I come out today and say, I'm starting the Biafra agitation, and I put one or two together, and I travel abroad, and I do one or two things, I run this package and that package, I do meetings here and there, I organize my own radio, whatever, people will follow. You know why? Because an average Igbo man really wants Biafra. An average Igbo man wants Biafra by hook or by crook. They don't care how it comes. They just want Biafra. That's why you see people are following Samuel Ekpa. If somebody else come out today, they will follow the person. If you go on the streets of Lagos, streets of Aba, streets of Port Harcourt, it is going to be a thing of mourning. People will be mourning if they get the news that Samuel Ekpa has been sentenced and will be extradited, because that's the possibility. We have read it out. It's a possibility that he will be extradited back to Nigeria. Don't play with Nigeria. Don't play. If Nigeria, look at how Nigeria arrested Nnamdi Kanu. Was it legal? Nigeria is doing everything it can. As it is, Nigeria is doing everything it can to make sure they bring in Samuel Ekpa into Nigeria. And if you bring in Samuel Ekpa into Nigeria, from statistics, from looking at the way things are going, it may demoralize the agitations of the people. You know, the Samuel Ekpa people are very aggressive people. Aggressive when it comes to agitation. It would demoralize them. If they bring in Samuel Ekpa into Nigeria, it would demoralize them. But let me tell you, if you think that arresting Samuel Ekpa for me is not even part of the project. A project, an Igbo nation, a prosperous Igbo nation that will come out and dominate the world is what we are looking at. Because Igbos are special people. But the right leadership is not there. There's no right leadership. Things are just happening. Things are just happening. There's no right leadership. So now, the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, there's a request from veterans in America asking him to release Nnamdi Kanu. So with the arrest of Samuel Ekpa, with what is going on in the southeast, and how Samuel Ekpa has been convicted in Finland, would the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, would he want to release Nnamdi Kanu on the 10th of October? Would they want to release Nnamdi Kanu on the 10th of October? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't think that, except for political reasons, like I told you, Nnamdi Kanu is there for political reasons. In case the Fulani want to turn the country upside down. But now that the Fulani has been defeated, both politically, economically, in every area, I don't think that he will be concerned about Nnamdi Kanu coming out of detention, except Nnamdi Kanu compromises, because that's what the Nigerian government wants. Nnamdi Kanu should compromise before he can be released. And there will be shorty, governors will stand at the shorty, there will be so many things, conditions given to him and everything. And it is just like being between the devil and the deep blue sea. If Nnamdi Kanu accepts conditions under a Tinubu government to get freedom, his own don't finish. Because he has said so many things. He has on oath said so many things. He said, we have crossed the Rubicon, no looking back. So that means he's even willing to even die in detention than accept any condition. So that's the only way Nnamdi Kanu can come out. But as we see, even if it is a Peter Obi that is president, do you think that Peter Obi can release Nnamdi Kanu as president? You now face the full wrath of the Fulani. You see, if Tinubu releases Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, the Fulani it will become a do or die affair. The British government, the West, and that's why you're going to say the West, the British government, they don't want anything freedom. They want Nigeria, may it be the way it is. If Tinubu releases Nnamdi Kanu, Fulani go do their own craze. UK go do their own craze. US go do their own craze. France go also do their own craze. They will call Tinubu. That shows that the hands that are holding Nigeria from restructuring in whatever way, because agitation is another form of restructuring. The hands that are stopping Nigeria from getting restructured, They had plenty. I'm telling you, they had plenty. That's why you know that. See, that's what I'm saying. If Tinubu does not restructure this country, I pity for the Southwesterners. Because this is a great task. It takes a Pan-Africanist to restructure a country like Nigeria. If you restructure Nigeria, you restructure Africa. I'm telling you. If you pull Nigeria out from the grip of the colonialists, these guys, these British guys, this West, if you remove Nigeria from their grip, Africa has seen a light. Because Nigeria is a country with southern Nigeria. The potentials in southern Nigeria to become world powers, it is unprecedented. Although northern Nigeria, we have some elements in northern Nigeria, but that Fulani factor is something else. Fulani is something else. So that's why I'm not mentioning northern Nigeria. Southern Nigeria has a lot of potential. We have the Yoruba nation, we have the regional system of government, even regional system of government. You will see the beauty of Africa. If Nigeria starts getting better, people are ready to leave Oyibo land and come back to Nigeria. I'm telling you, people are tired of Oyibo. That is why most of the revolutions you see that are happening today in Nigeria are sponsored by people abroad, because they want to come back home. They don't think home is safe for them. This agitation, most of the people sponsoring the agitation, they are abroad. Because they want a system that is working, that is free of foreign influence. They want a people that will pursue their dreams and aspirations so that they will not be limited. Because for me personally, an average Igbo man is limited in today's Nigeria. An average Igbo man. An average Nigerian. Because what we are experiencing today is class. The upper class, the lower class. The politicians, the masses. The puppets of the West and the other people, slaves. The slave masters, your politicians, your governors, the president, they are your slave masters. They are the caretaker. Nigeria is like a farm, a business. So how the Oyibo did it, they did it in a way whereby your president is a caretaker in Nigeria. Look at how they put $50 million bounty on Venezuela president, a president. America don't enter that country. Venezuela gets the largest crude oil deposit in the world. America carry their wahala, their democracy wahala. They won't force them. You are putting a bounty on the president. America, you have your problems. Why are you disturbing other countries? So it takes a very, very brave and determined person to restructure Nigeria. So whatever is happening in Ekpa, if you are in that position, they will call you a terrorist, a criminal. If you decide to liberate your people, the Nigerian government will call you terrorist. So let's have that understanding. If there's war between Nigeria and Biafra, there's always killings. So it happens. So under the Nigerian law, Ekpa, if he's brought into Nigeria, he will face a terrorism charge and will be found guilty.